Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, today we're putting in a REME halo inside the central furnace and AC system. So let's get to it. Yeah, so basically the way this works is that this REME halo whole house air purifier goes into the supply trunk of your furnace AC system, which in this case, this is downflow. So we're gonna be installing it right down here. You can see I've already tried to start to cut my 3-inch hole. That's where the cartridge and power supply mechanism is going to be inserted. That's this guy here. It's got a 24-volt wire connection that will leave this device and then go up and into a separate opening of the furnace. We're all connected to a separate power transformer. I'm not quite sure what the power draw is, but it's enough to where it needs its own transformer and not the common one used inside the furnace for the integrated control. This particular model, which is the REME Halo H, I believe, looks like it's designed to eliminate sick building syndromes. It kind of creates an advanced oxidation plasma consisting of iodized hydroperoxides, superoxide ions, and hydroxide ions. It's all kind of Greek to me, but from all the ones I've installed, they've done a great job with keeping the house clean, keeping it odor-free, and also helping out people with allergies. So we're gonna go ahead and install it, get it going. So what I like to do first is, after I cut my hole, is dry fit it, and it fit in pretty good. Now, before we permanently install it, there's a gasket that goes in there, which is right here. But also, if you look at the instructions, there's a setting for the cartridge in terms of how far we keep those veins open. Right now, it's like fully open, but if you look at, in our case, 3-ton system, it's 1200 CFM, so we're gonna have to dog those veins down to almost closed. Looking at the set screw, that's really as far as it goes. So I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, now the first thing to go in is the casing. I've already got the gasket on there. And line that up. And there we go. Good to go. And now we take the cartridge. Slides on, there's a couple of tabs, clicks on, and then it tilts over. Nice. And now it's installed, we'll screw it in place, the flange that is, and move on. Alright, so it's power supply time. The REME Halo came with its own transformer. I think because it draws a little bit more power again than the typical furnace 30 or 40 VA transformer can actually handle. So we're going to take this guy and install it right above the furnace transformer, about here or so. It's got on the high voltage side black and white, which is for 120. Red is 208, not common in residential, and orange is 240 volt. So if you got an electric air handler, it's going to be 240 volt, and you're going to want the use the white and the orange in that case. So anyways, yeah, let's get it hooked up and wired in. I'm going to tap off the existing 120 leads using different size stay-cons to incorporate the new wires, the black and white, and tie to that. So we have 120 going to this guy. The blue and yellow are the 24 volts going to the REME Halo box down here. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna take the high voltage lead, power's off. This was the existing line voltage going to the existing transformer. This is the new one. Take a stay-con connector, put it on here, let's get it crimped. Tie it back into the existing transformer. There we go. So the high voltage done, connected. Now we just got to connect low voltage. The kit comes with wire nuts, so we're just going to use those. I know there's a line with a white wire, then there's all solid black. I generally keep the common leg on the white wire, which is blue in this case. And the yellow to the solid black. Now I'll get some wire ties and I'll get in there and clean it all up. All right, so we're gonna clean it up. And I'll put a couple more wire ties in here. We'll clean it up and call it good. Turn it on. Get power back on to the furnace. Power's back on. You should have 120 volts to the transformer. And come down and there you go. Lights on, which means we got power and it's good to go. They've got a nice Ecobee thermostat, so I'm going to go into settings and get that continuous fan going so it's optimizing the use of this air purifier. There you go, REME Halo.